what you've got to do is this. You want to head down to this place on the map. It's the main circuit in the game, and you want to head to this 4th marker here for this race. Now this race is particularly interesting because, as you're about to see, you can go AFK if you set up your car in a certain way. And what I mean by that is this. Now you can basically use any car to do this, but I want to, well, you can anyway if you have got to this part of the game when you can unlock certain vehicles. So when you can unlock this part of the game, you can do it with any vehicle. I'm going to use the F1 car, Red Bull RR or RB18. But the most important thing is go to this race, go to difficulty options, and make sure you have got all of these on. Guidance, racing line, auto brake and auto steering are very important for this little trick to work. Now you can go AFK away from keyboard. You don't have to be around while doing this, and if you've got a turbo pad, even better, and I'll show you why. So what you want to do is start this race, and the game is going to play it for you as long as you can hold down your accelerator button on your pad, or if you've got a turbo pad, press one of the buttons to make sure the accelerator button is on. And you can also do you can reset the game over and over again to rack up loads of XP and loads of money, because triangle for the PlayStation or Y for the Xbox and whatever it is on PC will allow you to play this game AFK. All you got to do is hold down the accelerator button and the car will accelerate around the track. It will complete the race, you'll get the money and the XP for it. And if you've got a turbo pad for the Y button or the triangle button for PlayStation or Xbox, it will automatically restart the game if you set turbo to constantly pressing that button, the Y or the triangle. And therefore you'll do this over and over again, and it will just play it for you, and you'll get millions of credits if you do it overnight, and millions of XP. So it's probably the best way in the game at the moment, and I haven't seen anyone else do this either on YouTube. So I hope I'm the first one showing you how to do this. It works for me. Just make sure you hold down your accelerator button. And you can do this by obviously getting out a hairband or sellotape or blue tack. Hold down the accelerator button and the car just goes around the track on its own. That's what I'm doing, is just holding down the accelerator button. It's that simple. And if you've got a turbo pad, obviously the turbo pad will hold down the accelerator button for you, and it will also restart the game for you. And that is the way how you can constantly play this race over and over again, and you will get an absolute crap ton of credits and XP. I'm just going to show you what you will get at the end of this, how long it takes, and you can do the maths then to work out what you can get for how long you leave your computer on. But like I say, the most important thing here is to make sure the auto steering is on in the options. Only affects the XP, not the amount of money you get. But you can also actually set up, I've meant to show you, you can set it up even better to get more XP. But I'm not really too worried about XP on this game. I just want the money so I can buy the cars. So for me, getting the money is most important. And I think there's one more lap left. I think it takes around about 3 minutes to complete one race. Now times that by within an hour. So I'm not very good at maths, but work out what you get. I think you get 13,000 for each race within 3 minutes. It is going to be a lot of money. I think you should be hitting the millions if you let your computer do this overnight, and obviously the XP as well. But just coming up to the last lap, like I say, you don't have to worry about tyre wear, just let the car race itself. You can use different cars. I've only ever used the Red Bull racing F1 car with this, but you probably could use a slower car. It's going to take a little bit longer, but it does work as well, I would have thought, because this is a fast car, you're hitting that wall, as long as it doesn't spin out, with the tyre wear, it's good. So just over 3 minutes, and this is what you get. See, what I mean now by is if you had the turbo pad, you could press the triangle or Y button and it will automatically restart the game for you. So check that out. Right, so we got 6,000 XP and 11,000 credits, and you also get a bunch of items as well like that, which is pretty good. So you restart it and keep doing it over and over again, and that is basically it.